Hello, my name is Danish Sarwr, and this is the video demonstration for the homework project of Intelligent Software Engineering by University of Chinese Academy of Sciences. And this is my homework project. I was supposed to solve it as per given instructions. A PDF file is given to us, and we need to follow the instructions, complete the manual project manual, as well as implementation of code and video demonstration. So let's begin. What I am using Vagrant for Windows, and in VM I am using virtual machine Ubuntu xaniel. So let's begin with that. So first of all, what we need to do is we will follow these instructions. Here are the instructions. We just need to follow the steps one by one. So what we need to create new chatbot. Then we need to go inside the directory of that chatbot. Cd chatbot, and then we need to use bundle command so that it will create a basic structure, load all the dependencies from the internet. Alright, let's see. Alright, the files have been created: gem file, gem log file, and then what we need to do is we have done with these steps, and now we need to boot our Lita. But before booting Lita, let me configure the Lita for you. So what we need to do next is we need to create a handler, Lita handler Danish Sarwr homework doubler. You can choose your own name. I choose this one. Yes, type again yes, and again yes. It will ask your GitHub username. Write your exactly correct GitHub username here. If you don't have the GitHub account, you just can go to github.com and sign up and make account there. Alright, coming back to the manual, we have done with this step. Yes, and then I have typed my username over here. And the next thing what we need to do is, here's the link given to us in the PDF file. If you don't know how to use the GitHub, you can use this link for GitHub tutorials. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to modify the gem spec file. VIM is the keyword for using editor. So before using gem spec file, we need to go inside our handler directory that I just created. I'm sorry. Actually I'm not feeling well, but the deadline is already I'm already late for this assignment, so that's why I need to do it today at any cost. So we need to move inside this directory, and then what we need to do is we need to modify the gem spec file. I will use VIM, that is the editor command, Danish Sarwr homework doubler. And this is the my mistake, dot gem spec. Alright, I am inside my gem spec file. I need to use insert key so that it will keep me to the insertion mode. Now I can modify these files arguments from here. We need to add some description. You can write your own description here. This is my homework project, and what it do, it's a chatbot that doubles the input number. Okay, and here you need to paste your GitHub homepage address. So go to github.com. It is already given in this file, that where we need to paste our GitHub homepage address over here. So directory address of, so what we need to do is we need to create a repository over here. Go to new repository, and here you can choose the name of the repository. For me, I can choose it the same, the name of my doubler. I'm pasting it here. You can choose whatever you want and just create repository. After creating this repository, copy this address from here and you can paste it over here. Alright, next thing is the license file. You need to add the license type. So I'm like open source license. Why I'm supposed to do this as an open source, because I need to put it to the GitHub and other open source repositories. So next thing is we need to modify the bundler, remove from here, and greater than equal to 1.3. Alright, these were the few changes we need to make in our gemspec file. Use escape key and save it with colon and X. And now we need to use bundle command so that it will again load all the dependencies for the required files. So we have done with that. Okay, so the next thing what we need to do is we need to modify we need to program our bot, our handler. We have done with this step, created a repository, and we also use this bundle key now. So we have done with this step also. Now we need to add the double scale. Basically we are going to program our bot what to do. So we need to modify two files. One is in the spec directory and the other is in the lib directory. So I will go for the lib first. Let's go for the spec first. Cd spec spec / lita / handlers, and use dir key to see the name of the file inside this. I will copy this file and I will use vim and the file name to modify this. Okay, I have done with this. Insert key to enable insertion. So the code is given to us over here in this file. So I already typed this code here to save the time. So it's our spec. Take care of that you don't modify your name of your doubler here. So you just need to copy from the next line and copy it till here. Sorry, copy it till the second last end, and just paste it over here, because the last end and the first line is already there, so we don't need to copy this or type this. Alright, we have done with the spec handler extension modified. So colon and X to save and exit, and then what we need to do is we need to use cd and go back to the root directory, and then what we need to do is we need to go to again the same path, but this time we need to go to chatbot / lita Danish server homework doubler / lib file lib directory, again lita / handlers. So we are successfully in that directory, successfully entered in that directory, and use dir key again to see the name of file vim. Copy the name of that file over here and press enter. Now you are inside that file. Use insert key again to make it available to modify, and now we need to insert our code under this line. So again I had typed this code for saving the time. It's over here. So we need to copy the code from under insert handler code command and go to till here, copy it, because other things are already there, so we don't need to copy other things. Paste it here, use escape key, colon and X. So now we have successfully programmed our bot to double the number. So now we will try to execute this. Let's check if it's working at the local remote local host or not. Use bundle exit lita. Alright, the lita bot is already started. Let's see if it gives the correct output for the input. We will use lita keyword that we are communicating with lita double 4. Alright, it's working successfully. As you see, 4 plus 4 is equal to 8 is answered by our just created and programmed lita bot. Again, let's check with other input. Lita double 8, 8 plus 6 16, lita double 100, 100 per 100 200. Alright, it's working fine. So now you can quit it by using quit, and you're back to your directory. Now what you need to do is like we need to now the next thing we need to do is, we have done with this step, we have done with this step, this also our board is working, we just tested it. And next thing is we need to publish this to GitHub as well as RubyGem. So we will prepare for it. We need to go back to the root directory, cd chatbot, and we will perform all the operation here. We will use git init. Alright, git init. So we are initializing a git directory here, and what we need to do is git add all files. Now git commit I'm sorry for that, actually I'm not feeling well. Git commit -m, and here you can write your message like, this is my first git push. Before this one you need to set your origin, so you will set your origin by git remote add origin, and in these double quotes you need to again paste your repository address. You need to copy it from your GitHub and paste it over here. And now we have set our remote origin. We can check it by git remote -v. Alright, we have set this repository, so that now we can again git add and then git commit m my first GitHub push. Alright, so it has prepared all the files and the directories and the subdirectories to push it to the GitHub. These all instructions are given to us over here in this file, so don't need to worry, just follow this file. Alright, we have done with this one. Now we need to push git push origin master. Click at type git push origin master. So what it will do, it will ask you for your GitHub username. You can write your username over here. It will ask for your GitHub password, but if you type the password here it won't authenticate, because the password support for GitHub developers terminal is already stopped in this year or last year. So what we need to do is we need to generate a token. Go to your GitHub account and click on the settings, and what you need to do here is you need to go to developer settings, personal access tokens, generate new token, and then it will ask to verify your password again, because this is very crucial process. So you can write it git push or whatever you want, or you can just write any note that you can remember that for what you created this token key, personal access token key. Okay, you can check all the privileges so that you can perform all the operations through GitHub commands. Generate token. After generating token, copy it over here, copy it from here, and you can paste it at your notepad or somewhere you want. I am pasting it over here at my notepad, so that I need to copy it from here and use it to many places. Alright, so we are back to console, and paste that token over here and press enter. Sorry. Alright, so all the files have been pushed to GitHub. Let's verify. Go to your repository again and see all the files are here, the handler and the chatbot files. Alright, we have successfully pushed it. So the next thing what we are required to do is push it to the RubyGem. So pushing it to the RubyGem, we can push the handlers to the RubyGem. So we need to go inside the handler file, homework, doubler. We can push it to the RubyGem as our on produced gem. Just type one command here, rake release. It's asking again GitHub username, the password for the GitHub. Again it will ask GitHub username and again the password. Don't worry about it, it will ask twice over here. And the next thing is like it's pushing the commits. we need to wait a few moments, like few seconds, since my internet connection is not so good over here, so it will take some seconds. Right, come on. So after pushing this to the Ruby gems, yeah, before pushing this to the Ruby gems, you need to make an account to Ruby gems. You can go to rubygems.org and create account over here. It's very simple. I just created my account here, and after that you can go here, sorry, and you can use these commands and it's already pushed my bot with this name. So copy this and go to the Ruby gem and search if your bot is already here or not, and see it's over here. Successfully published my gem to the Ruby gems as I was required. Alright, and my gem is over here, you can see, and it was exactly the thing what was I required. This page is this page. Alright, you can see I have done also this as I was required to do this page. This is the demo page that was given to us, and this is my published page. So I have done this assignment part also. So next thing is what we need to do is we need to deploy your Lita chatbot to a chat room. Alright, so the next step is we need to deploy our Lita chatbot to a chat room. So all the operations have to be done in the chatbot path folder. So prepare Heroku. If you don't have the Heroku account, do it to heroku.com and you can make your account very easily over here. And also you need to go to slack.com and you can also make a free account over here. So it's so easy, you can do it. And after making the accounts, you need to follow these steps. We need to set up for Linux, guiderails.com/install setup for Linux. So I will click over setup for Linux, and these are few commands that I need to use into my Linux. So go to the root directory, and the first command I already executed. Now I will go for the second one, and because I have already installed that's why it's becoming very quickly. So if you will do it for the first time, it will take a few moments. Alright, the next is update and install yarn. So I already have installed yarn, but I'm executing this command in front of you so that you can I can let you know that how to do with this. Let it done, and what we see what's next. Okay, next thing is we need to install Rails. So we need to copy this command and paste it over here. It will take also a few moments. Let it install. After installing this, what we will do is we don't need a text editor since I'm using VMware, so I don't need this editor. So we need to check environment. So you can check environment by Rails new my app. Let it finish installing before we move to the next command. So I'm pausing the video to save the time. So once it will install, I will resume it. Alright, so after successfully executing the commands, now the next thing what we need to do is we need to create a Heroku application. After following the steps on these three links, you need to log in with your Heroku. So I will write Heroku login -i. -i means it will take the input directly from the console CLI instead of browser. So it is the easy way. So you can use Heroku login space -i, asking my Heroku email. I will write my email over here, and the Heroku password, you need to go to your account and copy the API key from here, and you can paste it here. After that, you are successfully logged into your Heroku. So the next thing is, after successful login, we need to create Heroku application. So the first thing, use git init, initializing a git directory. then git remote add origin equal to your GitHub repository address with .git extension. Alright, the remote already exists because I already added it, so I don't need to add it again, but you can revise it for the procedure if you want. Next thing is git add, git commit my commit or whatever you want to commit. So I don't need to commit it to the GitHub because I already pushed it to the GitHub, so I don't need to push it again. So you can also skip this step if you are following my procedure because I already pushed it. So the next thing is like we need to create a Heroku app. So we will write here Heroku create. It will create a Heroku app under my dashboard. So it will take a few seconds. After creating the Heroku app, what we need to do is just wait until it created. So it created peaceful beyond my Heroku app. So next thing what I need to do is check the remote origin, git remote v. So here my Heroku origin as well as my GitHub origin is already set. So the next thing is we need to create a proc file. So vim proc file, so I already created it. So in this proc file, this will be a vacant file. What you need to do is you need to type this code web bundle execute lita. It will tell the Heroku to execute the lita, exit and save. And the next thing is like after doing this, you can also verify your proc file data by using cat command proc file. And here's the code. We have done this step also. So the next thing is we need to edit the lita configuration file, and we need to add this part of code to the file. This is basically Slack authentication module. We need to add into lita configuration file. I already added it, but I will let you know how to do with that. You just need to write dir, and here is this file. You can copy it and use vim and again paste it, and you are inside the configuration file. So all the things are already here. You just need to type this part of code. So this part of code is also given to us in this PDF instruction file. So you can type it from here by watching it from here, and I already typed to save the time. So I just need to save it. And the next thing is what I need to do is also modify my gem file. So I will write vim gem file, and in gem file I added my two gems. One is lita slack. This is not stack. Here's a mistake. You need to use lita slack, slack, as I use it here. Lita slack. I added the gem in the gem file, gem lita slack. And the other thing is my gem that I already uploaded to the Ruby gems. Here is my gem name. I copied from ruby.org, and I already pasted it here. Gem space my gem file, and after that escape and save and exit, and use bundle update so that it will update all the directories and the changes, and also update the dependencies, and it will download my gem in before the first run from the ruby.org. Look here. So it's already loaded my gem as well as the lita slack gem, so it's easy to use. All right, moving to the next step. I'm sorry. The next step is what we need to do is we have done with this one. And we need to push to Heroku. So git add, git commit my Heroku push. You can use any command what you want. And the next thing is this is the command to push the things to Heroku, deploying the things to Heroku. Git push Heroku master. So now it will push all the files to the Heroku server. So in that way we can demonstrate it with the Slack chat rooms. So Heroku is providing us the cloud server. So it will take a few moments, and after successfully publishing it to the Heroku, then we will install the add-on Redis server into our Heroku app dashboard. So until it completes, alright, it's verifying, deploying, and done. It successfully deployed under peaceful beyond. So I go to my account, Heroku account, refresh it, and here I'll see peaceful beyond. Alright, it's over here. I click my application, and here configure add-ons, and I will type Redis, Heroku Redis, and just click on submit. It's free. Alright, after doing this, coming back to our instruction file, we have done with this, and the next thing is these commands we need to type into console. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. I didn't copy it. Copy, paste. I'm sorry. Alright, after doing this, what you need to do is you need to go to slack.com, and here you can search under the apps tab, you can search Lita and click add, and it will give you the configuration page. It will move you to the configuration page, and there you can get, alright, a username is Danish test bot. And here it is telling us the steps to configure. We have already configured these steps into our gem file as well as into our configuration file, so we don't need to follow these steps. We just need to copy this API token, and then what we need to do is just click on save integration, and after that go back to file and see what we have done. We have done with this step, and we have done with this also right now. Just did it, and what we need to do is we have also done this one, and just type this command Heroku config set, Heroku config set. Okay, here's a confusion. Don't use Slack token because it's updated. Now it is Slack underscore API underscore key equals to double quotes, and this token I pasted here. So again, I want to tell you, instead of using Slack token, use Slack underscore API underscore key. Okay, so this is incorrect and this one is correct. Since we have configured taking input in this variable instead of that in our data config file, so we will use this one. So after pasting the API key, press enter, and it will configure it to the Heroku server, and it will restart the server with these input, these changes in the authentication arguments. Alright, we have done with this one. So the next thing is we have done, and just we need to execute our bot. So what we need to do is you need to go to the bundler directory, homework, doubler, and Heroku run. We are commanding the Heroku to run bundle execute Lita, and let's see, it's executing. Alright, so we have successfully connected to the Slack. You can just minimize this, go to your Slack chat rooms, and here is I just created a bot, Danish test bot. This one I just created. This one, this is the old one, and this is we just created now. Let's test it. Double 3, and it's answering 3 plus 3 is 6. So this is the application we just made now. So what we need to do is I am also supposed to add this to the chat room. So I am going to create a chat room here, like channel, add, create channel, test chat room. Alright, I can write it homework chat room. You can write whatever you want to write here and create it. Sorry. Alright, the next thing is you need to add, click over here over your chat room and go to the integrations, and here you can add an app, and your apps are here, and this is the chatbot that we just created. Click on add and it's added here. Alright, now I want to tell you two things. When you are accessing the chatbot from the application directly, you just need to write double and the input and it will answer you. But here in the chat room, you will write 555. It won't answer you because you are not communicating with the bot. So what you need to do, you need to mention the bot. Here is our test bot, and then we need to write our input 444, and now it answers. All right, so while using this application in the chatbot, you need to mention this application using @ and select your application, and then you need to give the input like 664 4. Come on. All right, and the next is again, let's test it again. 100. Since my internet is slow, that's why it's answering a little bit slower. All right, so this was all about the homework project. So I have successfully demonstrated it in this video. Hope you will like this, and thank you for watching my video. And again, this was a homework project demonstration, and all these things were for just learning purpose. So now we can close this, and thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.